The concept of the smartwatch is hardly something new, but YHE Technologies promises a smartwatch that not only focuses on the generic smartwatch features but can actually be considered as a quote-unquote doctor on the wrist. The importance of blood pressure monitoring cannot be denied, especially for people who run the risk of heart disease or stroke, while SpO2 measurement will be crucial for people who have respiratory conditions. In our video today, we'll find out exactly how much of that phrase is true as we do a little unboxing, testing, and reviewing for you. So, without further ado, let's begin. Let's start with the unboxing process. As you can see, it's a pretty minimal looking box with a black color scheme, can't complain much about the simple design. On this side, we have model details and the color info. Sliding it open and we see the watch sitting there in all its splendor, snugly fitting inside a separate paper box. Inside this box, we have here what looks like the charging dock and cable, a micro USB, the diameter strip, and most importantly, the quick start guide and instruction manual. Putting all that aside, let's take out the watch. At first glance, it looks pretty minimal, downright pretty because of the silver color scheme, and has a little heft to it, probably due to the material the manufacturer used to craft the watch. On the right side, we have the big, bold blood pressure shortcut button, and above that, we have the circular power button that will switch the watch on or off. The left panel, however, is left empty, and we're gonna assume because of the overall aesthetics. Flip it back and we can see the sensor and the charging pin. The strap looks good so far, silicone material should last for a while, but you see right here beneath the cuff is what makes this watch so unique. These right here are the cuffs that will inflate and measure your blood pressure in real time. As we turn the watch on, we see the logo followed by the swappable watch faces. You'll be able to swap up to 3 watch faces by default like this, and we'll be able to get more once you connect your watch to the dedicated app. Scrolling up on the watch will direct us to the message shortcut. Swiping right will take you to the shortcuts for measuring K counts and steps, while swiping left will take us to the menu from where we can measure the blood pressure, heart rate, and SpO2. Onto the button functions. By pressing the main big button right here, you'll be able to access the menu that shows different applications you can make use of, alongside other features like HRV monitoring to help you monitor and analyze your sleep. With the Doctor Pro, you'll be getting their own dedicated app called BP Doctor Pro, which you need to download from the Play Store. Upon creating an account with a specified email, all you need to do is log in, connect your watch through Bluetooth, and you're ready for a healthier life. Speaking of, the main feature of this watch is the ability to measure your blood pressure in real time. In order to do that, you put the watch on your wrist and adjust it properly, since a lot of its accuracy relies on the proper placement of the watch itself. A few prerequisites are required in order for the watch to function properly, such as refraining from drinking coffee, smoking, or exercising, or doing anything that'll tamper with your natural heart rate 30 minutes before the measurement. After you're strapped in, you can either press the home button and touch the BP button on the screen afterward, or you can press and hold the home button to start the measuring process. When it begins, the cuff will start inflating on your wrist, and after a while, you'll be able to see fairly accurate results in real time on the watch screen. In order to show you the level of accuracy, we'll run the same test on the same person with our own digital pressure machine. And as you can see, the results are pretty accurate and reliable when compared with each other, making this watch a very good investment for people who need to monitor the blood pressure on the go. As far as battery life goes, the watch won't last long compared to other smartwatches in the market due to its advanced features, but you'll be able to get a standby time of up to 7 days, and while using it extensively, we had a runtime of around 2.5 days. After that, you can get the watch back in full charge status within 1.5 hours. In summary, although the YHE Bp Doctor Pro blood pressure smartwatch is fairly accurate in terms of measuring blood pressure, it's pretty common to get a bad reading when you're not positioned correctly. The environment, the fit, and the placement play a big role to achieve the proper readings. But if you can manage all that, the YHE Bp Doctor Pro blood pressure smartwatch is an incredible gadget to have for when you need to keep your blood pressure on a state of constant monitoring. Do let us know what your own experience with this watch was like, and if this video has been helpful or informative, as we would love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.